Hello, hi guys. I'm so glad to be back. I was out of town this last week and we've got something kind of new today. So y'all know that I really love Temu and I order a ton of stuff off there. So I signed up for a review program, and so I was able to order some items, and we'll open them up, take a look at them, see what we think, and then have a play. One of the cool things about this review program is I was able to get a link, and I'll put that, I'll display it at the bottom of the video and then put it down in the description below, as well as all of the descriptions and the products that we're going to look at. And then if you are new to Temu and you sign up using that link, you can get 30% off. So that's kind of a fun thing. So I just opened the package and I did not look at all the stuff, but I did have to put labels on them so I could align the prices. So let's jump in and see what we've got here. So I got a couple of these die cut packages, and these were $2.79 each. So let's see what we've got. I like the frames and I don't have many, so ooh, those are really pretty. They've got some nice color. It looks like there's 2 of each style here. Those are gorgeous. Very nice. And we've got oval and square. So we'll set these over. And then these ones are other shapes. So I placed this order a couple weeks ago, and then I was out of town for the week, and so it's just been sitting waiting for me to get back. Oh, these are neat. So different metal elements. They're pretty thick. There's a good variety, a nice clock in here. Oh, I think we're gonna find really lots of good stuff to do with these. So very cool. A smaller frame can definitely use these. One of the kind of goals as I was deciding what I wanted to order was to see how many neat things could we get that used together might get us a really good, good start on a journal. So these guys were $3.78, and that was for both of them. And these are little stickers. Oh, neat. So a variety of different stickers. These are butterflies. Oh, I love these. We're gonna have lots. I can't tell if there's multiples. How cool. I think these are gonna be wonderful. All right, let's see what's in this one. And this one is vegetation. So lots of greenery. Some fruit, various plants. There's some coffee. Very cool. They're matte finish, which is really nice, so they're not going to be shiny. All right, these guys were $1.99, and it is Age of Innocence. Oh, look at we can even use this here up at the top. Oh, come on. Goodness. Holy cow. All right, let's see what we got. So these are papers. These are not stickers. Oh, here. Cute little tags holding them together. It's cute. Very cool. a variety of colors, which is really nice. Train service. Oh, cool. It's a train schedule here. Very cool. Some of these are the same pattern as some of the stickers that I've used before. And we've got a variety of sizes. Oops. Variety of different sizes and shapes. Oh, old tickets. Awesome. Led Zeppelin, 1977. Very cool. Fleetwood Mac. Smiths. Really neat. Okay. Definitely, definitely. Pink Floyd. Great. Those are very cool. Set these off to the side. I'm not sure how fast or how slow I should go through this stuff, so you'll just have to let me know if this is not helpful or too quick or too slow. Okay, these are some flower stickers. They were $1.79. I'm excited to play with all this stuff. The packaging on these is always really cool too. Could definitely make something nice out of that. All right. So we do have, looks like 2 of each. Now these ones they're on a shiny, the clear part is shiny. The other's a little more matte, but they do look almost like dried flowers. Some of them look, they're you can tell they're illustrations and not like, they're not photos, which is what I like. I like these, I like the more illustration type. Very pretty. Lots of variation in color. We've got purples and yellows, pinks. These are nice. So I think we'll definitely find some good use for these guys. Which you could use together or cut up separately. Let's see if I can get them picked up enough to keep them together here. All right. On to stamps. So these are some grungy stamps, some coffee stain. That's one of the things that I don't have is the coffee stain. And you can always use more grunge patterns. So these ones were $1.99. They're not huge. They are, what do we got here? This is about 4.5 by 6. If you need kind of a frame of reference. We've got some, let's turn it over. That's easier to see. We've got some splatters, a couple of different coffee cups, and some drops. Very good. These ones I think are pretty cool too. So these were $1.49, and we've got the phone and different clocks, and then some advertisements. I thought we could do all kinds of fun stuff with those advertisements. And for $1.49, you can't beat it. These are also a little small. It's about 4.5. It's the same size. Yeah, same size. So they're not huge, but perfect size for collaging or making tags. Oh, here's another stamp. Also got for $2.49. I got these butterflies. Various butterflies and moths. Numbers. Oops. see here. Different butterfly styles. We've got London, New York, type slide, and then number 1 through 8 there. So those are pretty. I have a couple of butterfly stamps, but then, you know, end up using the same one over and over again. What else do we got here? So I've got these bird dies. These were $3.99. Something, so we've got, let's see, we've got some birds, we got a feather, hearts, and it looks like a branch for them to sit on. So we'll try this one out and see if we can get some cool focal points maybe. I thought I've seen people use various bird dies to, and they like put washi tape down and then cut the birds out, and they look really cool. Really cool. So, but for $3.99, that is not a bad price for a die, especially one I think's cute. I think it's cute. In the same idea of building a journal, I thought getting a special clasp might be kind of fun. So this was $2.49. Let's see, I don't want to lose the little screws. This would obviously be for, you know, a heavier journal. Let's see how this would work. I thought it looked really neat. And I don't think you would be using screws, obviously, to attach it, but maybe brads. Oh, that is even better than I expected. So you pull the pin, and the guy opens like that. You could definitely use brads to attach that to a cover. How cool. Very neat. It seems to be pretty well constructed, and it's got that nice kind of antique brass finish that's super popular. Oops. And you can get brads in the same color, so you could either make them match or you could do them separately. You do it in a different metal just for even more interest. I'm not gonna mess with trying to shove that back in. We can always use lace. This was only 79 cents. Some crocheted lace. I like to find them at thrift stores, but sometimes it can be a little difficult. Let's see, I believe it's a yard. Let's see. Maybe on the dark you can see the pattern a little better. I think that's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, not too bad for 79 cents. Now, I'm pretty excited about these. These were 89 cents, and they are vintage envelopes. Got the flap. It doesn't have a fold line, so I don't want to fold it right now, but you know, we'll just could just either light it up or use the scoreboard. It's got some vintage writing on it. That's really cool. I think these will be great additions. It's got some stamping on the back. Let's see if they're all the same. Yep, they are. So that was 89 cents, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 10 of them. So not at all a bad deal. They're nice, and they're not too thick, but they are nice and thick. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay. These are vintage looking, or vintage inspired Boho wooden buttons. They were $1.99. I think it was 25. I could probably figure it out here real quick, but I can't look because it's on my phone. I should have put the count on there too. We got a few different really pretty designs. Super nice. Let's just grab a few of these. Different ones, and I'll hold them up so you can see them a little better. Wow, they're really beautiful. And I think we can definitely find, I'm gonna stay in the light though so you can still see. Definitely gonna be able to find uses for these. So very, very cool. We got two more things here to look at, and then we'll have a think and we'll make something perte. Okay, now this set of stencils was $4.49. There's some background stencils. I don't even remember how many. Oh, 6 pieces come in this. I guess I could have looked at the pieces on the back of the butterfly buttons too. Does it say 50? All right, 50. I was totally off on the unless that's this. I'll have to look. It'll be in the description. So let's take a look at some of these stencils. Let's see if we can see there. We can see a little better on there. That's cool. It goes this way. So we've got some pipe industrial. Got bricks. You might have to do a little weeding on these, but that's okay. That's cool. It looks like metal plates. Oh, maybe I should turn it over this way. Everywhere, somewhere, wherever, and nowhere. That's cool. I've got a curved brick. Looks like you're looking kind of down a well. Crackle. That would look really cool with, oh, what am I thinking? Modeling paste. You could put the modeling paste over it and it would give the same effect as if you had crackle paste, if you don't have crackle paste. And then we've got some stones, like a stone wall. I'm excited to try these out with some modeling paste. All right. Ooh, all our good fun stuff, you guys. It's gonna be great. Now this, oops, dropping stuff everywhere. So this was $7.49, and it is 50 sheets of dyed paper. For those of you that don't like to do all your own coffee dyeing, now I have a feeling this might be a little thinner than I expected. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it is pretty thin, but it's also huge. Let's see. Yeah, it's very thin. So I was hoping to use this as some journal pages. It feels like it is like a tissue paper, almost thin in the way that pattern paper is thin. So I I don't know, maybe you could put two pieces together if you wanted and then use that. Maybe, I don't know how you would do that. Glue would be difficult. Maybe some matte medium. And then you could fold it in half and then have that be, you know, the page in your journal. Spray adhesive, maybe? Not sure. I'm gonna see what it looks like here. So even over a white piece of paper. Oh, that looks neat. Let me see if you can see this. You can really see, I'm too far into you can really see the texture in that when you have it like that. So perhaps this might look really neat. I'm thinking matte medium on your heavier paper, whatever color you want to use. And then just very gently, like you would if you were doing like a napkin decoupage, go over it like this. I bet that would work. Yep, I bet it would. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, like I said, all of this stuff will be linked below, and I will put the order code if you want to sign up for Temu as a new orderer and get 30% off. And I'm going to pause for a minute and I'm going to have a little bit of a think and see what we might be able to make that's going to be really fun with this new toys, new fun things today. So I will be right back. Okay, so I think we should make a little collage and do it on one of these envelopes. So I ran the bird dies through. My pokey tool. I ran the bird dies through, and they cut very nicely. Let's see what we ended up with. I used these little papers that came in the paper pack. I thought that the pattern on those looked pretty cool. Oh, nice. I like it. Let's see. I ran it through in a couple of different ones. So going through and loosen this up. I'm sure there are really good and efficient ways to get this stuff out, but I'm new to die cutting, so I don't know what they are. Oh, he's neat. Here, I don't know why I'm holding him up when you can see him better. Down here. All right, let's get his feet loose and his tail and his head. I don't know which one we're going to use, but I wanted us to have some options. Very cool. I'm going to set these off with my other dies so I don't end up losing them. Very cool. I like it. I'm not sure which one we want to use, but I think we'll just set them off here to the side. The paper's thin. It's thinner than regular cardstock, so we'll definitely have to be careful when we're inking. But let's go ahead and start creating some sort of background. You know, we've got these that we can use for the collage. And we could set this off to the side. We certainly won't be using that today. We've got some die cuts. We could frame the bird if we wanted. This might not have been the best paper to choose for this. Oh, maybe there's 4 of each of these. Does he fit in there? Well, he could be in there and then have his tail go out. I think whichever we do, we'll have the tail out. So that's a potential. But just frame his little head. I don't think so. Keys. Ooh, I like this key. Let's use that. And let's see. I mean, we'll definitely put a lot more stuff on here. I'm just wondering if there's anything in here that we would also like to use. It's a pretty one. Ooh, very nice. Let's see. Oh, isn't that cute? Let's pick this. Let's see, comes out easy. That's good. And do we want another one? What else is in here? Lots of butterflies. Maybe. Well, of course there's lots of butterflies. It's butterfly is the theme of the sticker book. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's check out our plants. I think there are 100 and... Nope, it looks like 50. I'm not very good at guessing, am I? The number of something in here. I was thinking maybe we could find something with that little bit of blue, or maybe we just go completely different and stick with green, or not at all. The yellow looks kind of nice. I like this. This has kind of the watercolor look to it, and it goes nicely with that one. Let's pick this. Peels out nice. And what about some flowers? I'm sure that we can find something to do with some of these flowers. Oh. Or is that going to be too much shiny for what we're trying to do here? No, I like that. We are definitely going to go with that. Do we want more than one? Possibly. All right. I'm trying not to spend too much time, guys, thinking. And we just want to go, we want to play and have fun. Set these little birdies off to the side. Now we do still have, where'd I set those little? We do still have from the last time we played with die cuts, some of these numbers. So I think we'll probably use some of these too. Well, that's pretty. Definitely got a, and there's a 7 that's got a nice blue. All right, so we'll plan to use some of those. Let's start just grunging stuff up. Let's get going on our background. I think we have a general idea of what we want to do. And so let's just get to playing. And, oops, set these off to the side. Where did my, oh, 1 second. Okay, I had to retrieve that from under my desk. Oh, not forest moss. Uh-oh, that was almost not. There we go, I already had it out. I have to say, I had a great business trip, but that's a long time to not be sitting down here at my desk having fun and being creative. Got to be creative with work stuff, but it doesn't matter what the job is if it isn't art. Let's get just a little bit on our edge there. All right. Looking good. I feel like we just got to be super extra. How dark do we want our background? let's start with the grungin', and we'll do some splatters. See how these do. Oh, I love them. Love the detail. Fantastic. Let's get some up onto the top there. And let's try out some of the other ones. I feel like we're gonna have a great day today creating. It's sunny out, weather is nice. We do have storms coming. There were some nasty storms yesterday. Thankfully, they did not make it to my house. It was windy, but we were pretty worried that our flight was going to get canceled, but we made it. We made it. How about vintage photo for this? It'll be a little bit lighter. It does look like it's going to take a few seconds for this ink to soak all the way into this paper, so something to be mindful of. And I don't know if you can see, but there's just the finest detail here of like a splash. Looks super cool. Oh, I'm loving this, guys. Super successful little haul we got going on here. Should probably wipe that. Do I have a paper towel? No. Let's grab a baby wipe. And we'll just wipe it off a little bit. I really do need to get better at taking care of my stamps because I'm not very good at it. Oh, I put that one in the wrong spot. That's why I'm like, that I don't think will fit there. Nope, it won't. Okay. What else? Let's grab our trusty little dots and close this fella up and do some more with the lighter. Little splashes here and there. And if you want different tones, just toss her on there more than once and we'll get different levels of intensity. Oh, I am loving this. I'm such a grunge nerd, I can't help it. It's fabulous. Okay, now I want to do more stamping in the background, but I want it to really be in the background. So we could do vintage, but that might even be a little too dark. Let's see what else we've got over here. I wonder if that's not the right one. I'm wondering if the antique linen would show up. I don't know where I set it. Oh, it's right there, right in front of my face. Let's give it a try. Let's take this out of the bottom so it'll sit flat. And maybe we can put some clocks in the background. I think we're probably going to overdo it, and that's kind of what I'm wanting, actually. Let's start with this guy. The last couple projects we've done have been pretty simple, so let's see if we can go a little extra on this one. Very faint, which is exactly what I was hoping for. I got too much stuff sitting around in our way. Let's do lots of different ones of these clocks. Yeah. Very faint, but it is there. Let's see, how about this big one? Or do we want to stick with this? Let's try tea dye and see what we get there. This one will be a little darker, but should still be lighter than the vintage photo. It will have a little bit of an orange cast. Yeah, I think I like this better. So let's put our antique linen away, off to the side. How about a half of one just peeking over the edge there? And maybe that. Maybe some of these little advertisements. I don't even know what they say. I'm trying to not overthink it today. I didn't get it very straight, but that's okay. I'm just gonna slap stuff everywhere because we're home and we're having fun. Because that is what we're gonna do today. All right, maybe we want to go a little darker with some of these. Let's pull back out our vintage, and how about, oh, let's say there's some news going on here in our, let's put it at the top. This side. There. Now sometimes these silicone stamps compared to the rubber ones are not as clear, but I'm feeling very pleased with these. I think they're pretty crisp. I have heard that the VersaFine Clair is really nice for getting very crisp stamps, but I am not sad about this one. Let's do one more of these. We're just gonna go to town. I have all kinds of interest going on here in our background. Right. Now, let's move on to some butterflies or moths. How about a strip of multiples? Let's see if we can line these up and maybe get a little darker. Let's see, I'm going to put the middle of the body there. Try to not overthink it too much. And how about this one? Let's go with 3. Let's go with number 1. A little crooked. Might be getting a little too meticulous here, but we're going to try it out. Number 2. You could do these all separate if you wanted. Let's try it. And let's go a little, let's close off the tea dye. How about walnut stain? Where's my lid for this guy? Right there. Let's go with some walnut stain. That'll be a little darker. Oh, I still have, you guys, such a mess of embossing powder everywhere. It was a fun project, though, making the little, making our faux ceramic. It was fun, but messy. How are we there? Do we got it all? Looks to me like we probably do. And if we don't, what do we say? It's only paper. Let's put it over here. But let's do it this way so I can see what I'm doing. Try to get it semi-straight. Not trying to push too hard, but stamp with purpose. Oh. Well, the middle one didn't come out great, but the rest of them I think look pretty good. But we don't need perfection. This is supposed to be old and grungy. Am I going to get these? Oh yeah, okay, they're different enough that I can put them back where they belong. And maybe we'll use some of these cute little tiny label-y deals on here. Let's see what we've got. Let's just pick this. It's tiny. Just throw this up somewhere. A couple of different places. Not in the coffee stain. Maybe right there. We're just going to town. I like it. Oops, I forgot to take off the number 2 or 3. Something. We forgot something. Okay, now I'm trying to think about if we want the stickers under some texture. I want to put some texture on here too. I'm thinking the stickers would look nice underneath that texture. I do want to ink the edges. Hopefully they will stay okay. We'll have to see. It is matte, so we'll find out here. We'll find out here right now. Where is... I might not even have a walnut stain. That's pretty light. I think that goes with the tea dye. I can hear the thunder already rolling in. Do we want to? We don't use the orange very much. I'm going to cheat and use this orange one. We won't super saturate it too much. Oh, some of the orange is coming off. We'll just do it a little bit. And on our green here. Seems to be holding it just fine. Okay, so these are very washi-like. Those are beautiful. Yep. I like these very much. We could even, let's rip it. Why not? Why not? We do what we want. Get a little layering going on here. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, I was going to use some of the little, the paper deals. Where'd they go? I don't even know where I set them. Oh, over here. Let's see. I wanted to, come on now. I want to use some of these, but maybe we can make a dangle. That's what we'll do. That is what we can do. All right, now I feel like I want this to be centered in this general area. Okay. Let's get, now we've got our flowers. But let's get some texture on here. Let's see. We could go stones. Let's look at some of our options. The crackle looks pretty cool. I don't think I want to go with, I think we want to go either stones or crackle. I'm feeling like the crackle might look pretty cool. Now what I'm trying to decide, so our bird's going to go in this general area. If we put some oxide ink underneath our modeling paste, it will pick up some of that color and pull it through. I think I want to kind of try that, but then the question is, do we want to go with blue or do we want to go with something else? Let's try a little bit of blue. Let's see what it does. Worst case scenario is it doesn't pull through at all, which could happen because my modeling paste is really, it's old. We could also use gesso if we wanted to, but let's see about getting, let's do it this way. I'm gonna just line this up in the corner and put some ink on there. Ooh, even just the ink looks neat. That'll be just fine. Now, where else? I feel like we need some here. Let's see, are we lining this up in a way? It won't be perfect, but just having it in a way that we can get an idea and remember which area we used. Doesn't really look like crackle down there in the corner, does it? Oh well, it still is a nice texture. So let's grab the paste and see what we can accomplish. Okay, this stuff is so old. Look, it's gross. I should just, it's, you know, it's, where did I get this? It's Master's Touch. I don't even remember where I got it. You can probably get it at any sort of like Michael's. Or Hobby Lobby. Let's get that generally lined up and see if we can get some of this on here. It's not terrible, it's working. Okay, we'll see if that comes through. How bad is the back side? Not bad. And if we make a bit of a mess, it's really not that big of a deal, right? Let's see, where, I think we lined this up about, that looks about right. There, not bad at all. So I didn't bring any water dish in here, so let me go pop this stencil in some water and then we'll keep on going. All right, I'm not seeing that much of the color came through on that. I did hit it with the heat tool. If you heat it too close and too long, you get these little bitty bubbles, but I kind of like them, so I did it on purpose. Let's see if we can get, I'm not going to press real hard because I didn't dry it super long, but let's see if we can just add a little color. Seems to work a little better. I'm just going to use my finger. Treating it almost like a wax, or get some of that more of that texture to show through, but subtly, not super crazy. There. We could even, maybe we want a little more brown. What if we took a little bit, let's see if we can, I wonder if we can do this without going completely over the top. That's black. There we go. I really just need to accept the fact that this needs a new thing. Let's see, how dark are we? Not very. Oh, I like that. I like that color. Not pressing real hard. I didn't dry it all the way. Just enough to, yeah. I think that looks really pretty. So let's do that. Now, are we ready to maybe get some flowers on? I feel like we probably are. I think this will go somewhere in here. Maybe he'll be sitting like that. I think we're ready to get some flowers on there. Let's see if I can. Okay, I might have got it started. Where's my tweezers? All right, here we go. Oh, come on. Come on. I had it started, I just can't get back in it. Ah. It's gonna work. It is gonna work. There. I really need to get my sticker technique down better. Well, I almost had it. Sticker technique. Oh, for the love. Okay, got it. Goodness. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. These are really nice sized stickers too. I've never been disappointed with my stickers from Temu. I know the name is Temu, but I just can't get used to calling it that. down. Take that down. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the shine, so I'm wondering if we can do a really thin layer of matte medium over the top. I want to try it, but I want to get this other one on top first. Let's get this other one in place first, and then we'll see if that works. Well, that one was better. I'll grab it on this side. Don't overthink it, just lay it down. All right. Very good. Oops. All right, let's see. Let's grab the matte medium and see what we might be able to do with this. I'm not sure if I want to use... I want it to be a really thin layer, so I better shake this up. It's been a little while. Then we can work out of the lid too. Oh, or not. We can work off of the paper top. I'm going to use this silicone paintbrush to do a really... I didn't get it very clean last time. This is the huge benefit of these is it peels right off. So, gets rid of that ruining all your paintbrushes problem. I'm just going to go a light coating over the top. And we're going to see if that takes that shine down. I'm thinking it might. A little, perhaps. I didn't put enough on, or maybe it's just not going to work. We're just going to try it. Oh, I better be careful, because you know what? If I drag this all over that Distress ink, it's going to smear it. All right, let's see what that gives us. And if we have to have a little shiny, then that's just what it is. Tis what it is. And it will be just fine. Okay, let's let that dry for a second while we are deciding what else we want to use. So we know, so we've got, there's a 3. We could do even 3 numbers. They do have a variation in color. How about that? How about 738? And go across the bottom perhaps. And we have our key, but we do want that to stand out. No, don't lose our bird. That would be sad. I do like him up there. Let's go ahead and ink him while we're waiting to see what this does. Might have to hit it with the dryer. I'm gonna go dark on this because we like the contrast. Oh, careful little legs. I probably should have used a slightly thicker paper, but I think it'll be okay. Get this a little bit. Can I get on the inside? A little bit. Not super, but a little. Enough that we can see a little bit, and that is all that we need. It can be an idea of some grunge. doing? Looking all right. Still a little shiny, but not awful. I mean, the stickers themselves aren't super awful shiny either, so that's okay. Try to get this in here without ripping it. If you do, not a problem. We just glue it right back down. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our key. Maybe we want our numbers on top of our key. We should put our key down first, perhaps. Let's see what that might look like. Put our key like this, and then maybe have, or up a little higher. I'm all right with that. That bird goes here. Let's put our key down first. Where are you, glue? Put her back there. Let's go ahead and pop our key down. About right there. We'll be okay with that. Oh, I forgot I was going to do something else. We can still do it. I wanted to add a little bit of depth underneath our texture there. I think you can do that with our graphite pencil that's water reactive, or let's try it with the Pitt pen. I really like using the Pitt pen too. This is color 178 in Nougat, and when you use these you got to be a little quick, and we might not even need to do much smearing because of the color on the background. I don't want to get this paper's not super thick, so I don't want to get it real wet. So maybe let's just go ahead and add, I'm just putting a little bit of a shadow here. It's going to make it look like it's raised a little higher than it actually is. And you can do this in any color. I'm just using brown. It's fun to do different colors as well. Maybe we'll do a different color up at the top. Just a little. You could do a blue up at the top. Pull some of that blue up there. Just enough. You can go all the way around it if you want. Oops. If you make a mistake, who cares? Let's go. Let me grab a blue. I don't think that blue's gonna be dark enough. Let me see. Oops. Got a couple of different blues here, and we'll see what we like. What's this guy? Sky and wants to fall down. All right, got a couple of blues. We've got sky blue here, which is 146, and we've got ultramarine, which is 120. I'm gonna start with the lighter of the two. I don't have a blue that's quite that color. Let's see. Is this blue enough? I think so. On top of the brown, it does kind of look like that color. So I think that's okay. And if these are permanent, but if you do just a touch of rubbing when you first lay it down, you can get a little bit of a smear. don't know how much of a smear we'll be able to see on that anyway because of the depth, but it's just enough to pull some of that blue in, so I like it. All right, let's put our, what do we say? I don't remember what we said we were gonna do, but we're just gonna do something. So let's let this guy on. Let's use our tweezers because it's not super thick, so it wants to bend if I just hold on to it. Let's go here. If we get some dirty on it, that don't matter either. 3, 7, 8. I'll use that, oops. It's probably not going to be super straight either, but also okay. Also okay. Looks pretty nice. Oh, and that's a little crooked. Doesn't matter, we don't care. Now, we still need to decide I'm wanting to take a little bit better look at some of these frames to see if there's one. I really like that, but I think it might be a bit much. Although we did say we were going to be extra. So it's got potential. We've looked at some of the ovals. I do kind of like that one. Now here's one that's also blue, but I could go gold. It's got a little more depth. Would we want the gold at the bottom? I think we'd want the gold at the bottom. I kind of like that. Can't see that key very well. We probably should have put something a little lighter underneath that. Well, let's see what we got here in this little package. I'm not sad about how it's turning out, though, I have to say. No, it's not going to go under there. We do still have to make a dangle. Can I get that to go under there just a little? A little bit. Let's do that. I do like that with the gold. Okay. I'll just give us a little wiggle room there. And let's grungy up our edges a little. All right. You could even do this with some of the tape, like the foam tape. Give it a little bit of height. Might look kind of cool. Get that as straight as we can according to the edge there. All right. Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. And I don't know if you can see, we did knock down some of that shine did pop out of there. So, all right, I got to get rid of this piece of tape because it is just causing a fiasco everywhere it goes. All right. We ain't got no time for tape fiasco. Oh, we got stuff to create, guys. All right, let me get these. Careful, bird. Let me get these little guys out of the way. And this is blocking my light. Those out of the way. Let's make us a little space. I feel like I just want him sitting right in there. I think that would be super cute. So let's... I'm thinking that because of the thin nature of this paper, I think glue stick's going to be better. We're going to just have to be really careful with his feet. And get his tail. My glue oh, come on. Oh, Lord. Buddy. What a mess. My glue stick never has really recovered from when I got it too hot by sitting it too close to the lights. All right. We'll just do what we can to get him cleaned off there. I think he's cute. This way before I drag my hands all through it. Okay. Oh, now we gotta get a little, let's see if I can see underneath there a little bit. There we go. I don't want that coming off. Now we want to make something kind of dangly. And I'm thinking this might look really cool with maybe some eyelets over here. I know it makes it then not as much of a envelope, but there would still be space over here. Even if we put a couple eyelets over here on this side, there's still space to put something down in there. So I think I want to do that. I want to do a couple eyelets and then we'll make a little dangle or something for it. So let's see, what do we want to do for eyelets? Let's grab some. We can go little, we can go big. Go brown, we got green. I think I might have blue. Oh, I do still have blue. I do have this, let's go, that's our little thrifty, super awesome find, but let's go with, well, do we want green or do we want blue? I feel like we should do blue. So let's do that. Let's get those out of our way. Back to our initial eyelet thrifty find from a long time ago. These things last for a long time. How about crocodile? Or do we, guys. I'm having a hard time knowing if we want to do gold though. Nope, just do it. We're just going to do what we started out thinking we were going to do. Okay. Let's see how deep we want to go in. Looks all right. 1, 2, about 3 of them. 3. Hey, that ain't too shabby for spacing. Not too bad. Let's just put 3 in there. Now, can I carefully do it without splitting them terribly? Sometimes I'm not very good at that, especially with these little ones. I'm not sure why. They do tend to split split a little more. Let's just be careful. Better. I just need to not squeeze it so hard. Whoa. Runaway eyelet. Okay, gentle squeeze. There. I'm stopping as soon as I feel it give. You can, I could use a little more. Let's try to do it without scratching it. Just a little. Yeah, that's okay. Oops. Huh. Oh. I don't know why I'm trying to do that way. I know better than that. All right, let's toss him in there. Let's try to keep it relatively stable. Gently go in. There we go. Is it giving? Oh, it didn't. That was weird. It squashed a weird way, but it didn't split all the way, so I can just try again. We'll try again. Probably because we're doing it over the paste there, so let's see if we can see better this way. There, I felt that give. Okay. There we've got our 3 eyelets over there. Now big ones would have stood out more, but we didn't do big ones. So what do you do? Let's see. What do we want to do now? How about, let's pull out some of our lace. How about a button? Let's see if we can make one of these cool buttons look nice. See how much of our new fun things we can use. There's a pretty blue. That's got some of the yellow in it. I'm kind of liking that. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that. We'll go with the bulb pin. And maybe a bulb pin? Yeah, I think so. All right, let's grab some of these. Oh, we have to do this one. Do we want to do 2 though? Let's see, what's the next size up? Let's pull some of these out. Be wider. That's pretty cool. It's got some yellow. Ooh, or do we want to pop some of the green? Do we want that on top or bottom? I think this is what we want to go with for this. I'll put a little lace. Do we want it to have a little tab or no? I'm just going to staple it. Let's see what we have here. Let's clip this off. No reason to go too far down in the back because we're not going to see it. So let's just take that guy off. We want him there. Let's grab a bulb pin and see how that looks. See if we want anything else. I think we're doing pretty good at making this guy a little extra. How about the gold? That kind of match with that? Good enough. 'Tis good enough. We could put a gear behind it. Do you want to double this up? Not silver though. Let's see. It's kind of an antique gold. What if we went like this? Let's just see what this is going to give us if we try to do it this way. Let's go double layered. And we can go through here. I like it. I like it. We could do more, but I don't know. Maybe we don't need to. Let's put him down here at the bottom. Oops. Or do we want it at the top? I don't really like how that's laying. I kind of wanted it at the bottom so we could still see the others, but we might just have to admit the fact that putting 3 in was a waste. I like it like that. Now, anything else that we really need to do? Do we need anything else down here? Feeling like this guy's a little naked. What about, I have an idea. What about if we get just lace? I think that's just lace. Oh, let me get the right little bucket here. I have in here, I believe, a piece, an old piece, a piece of trim that I got on clearance for $1 or something. And they're these little flowers. I'm wondering if that would look cute or if that's too much. It does kind of bring this out. No, I don't think we need to get that. I think we're okay. I think that we are okay. So let's take a peek at what we ended up with. Now these I didn't die cut today, but they are from another Temu die cut set with some numbers. I have to say, guys, as always with Temu, I am absolutely 100% pleased. I love their stuff. It enables you to get a lot of really great variety, and especially if you're on a budget or if you just like a good deal like I do. So I am going to, like I said, put the link below for all of these products. I'll put my code below and I will do my best to get it actually in the video. So we'll see. Got to do some editing, learning. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have an absolutely lovely Saturday, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.